don't even know. I would say probably perks is like the next up. People underestimate aspirin.
Aspirin?
Yeah, bro.
Like the inhaler shit?
No. I feel like if you take enough of anything, you get fucked up.
What's calling you, man?
It's fucking up. Gotta tell your host to hop off the line.
But anyway. I'm starting my audio in 3, 2, 1. Go. Alright, no more pause. Back to your... I feel like if you take enough of anything, you get fucked up no matter what. Like, if I take enough Benadryl, I could get fucked up.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's like perks. Perks is just something that you don't need to take enough of. You know? If you take like 1 or 2, you're gonna feel it. I don't know if you can trip out. I know it's like a pain relief.
I'm pretty sure you can.
You're not gonna like...
Because, like, I feel like rappers are like, yeah, I'm off perk. Like...
Because it sounds good, man.
It sounds good. There's so many better things you can use in a rap song. Like,
bro, they also say they're gonna, like, piss in your can of soda and shit. It doesn't mean they're gonna do it. Like,
what kind of rappers do you listen to, man? What the fuck? Yeah, I've never heard someone say,
they also talking about cat piss
spit
and
on
shit.
a beat. I'm gonna piss in a soda can. Like, what? What are you talking about, bro?
I don't know. They're always talking about, like,
Cat
some
piss.
weird shit. Yeah, cat piss.
Bro, I don't know
Ski
who
mask?
you listen to. Yeah, exactly.
Cat piss.
I feel like we've had this conversation of why ski mask is shaky.
The best.
He's the best. We'll get into it. Yeah, but I feel like you can get fucked up off anything. Like, I had to have codeine for surgery.
Oh,
Yo, codeine, like, it doesn't even trip you out. It just puts you... I went to sleep on a Saturday and woke up on a Monday. But I had no clue it was Monday, bro. Literally no idea.
You just skipped the whole day.
Literally, I skipped the whole day. Because I remember, because I texted Sterling because he didn't have school on Monday.
Yeah.
And I thought it was Sunday night, and I thought I had woke up. And I was like, yo, you want to get on the box? Like, the Xbox? And he's like, bro, I got school tomorrow. And I was like, what day is it, bro? He's like, it's Monday. I'm like, bro, I slept through Sunday. What the fuck?
How did that feel going through a whole day?
Skipping a day. It felt great. Like, I'm not saying I'm a drug addict or anything, but, like, you know, I'm a sober guy. But
really?
It felt like, other than the drugs that make you, like, trip out, I can kind of understand why. See, like, if I was fucked up, right? Like, if my life was fucked up and I'm like, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I don't know, man. I might be like, shit, I'll try it. Like,
but like, what kind of life is that? You know, what about
like you can have a bad Monday, good Tuesday. Like,
you're just gonna skip a day, be like, you know what? My Monday was shit. I'm just gonna go.
Time traveling. Like you're just asleep, so it's like time traveling. Well, I mean, you're still aging, but who gives a fuck? Like, you know what I mean?
Can't just sleep, but that's gonna fuck up like everything in your head, you know? Because if you just skip, you're compressing the whole week. You know what I mean?
Weekdays are just like we mark Monday as Monday.
Yeah.
But Monday's just a regular day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in our head, we're like, oh shit, it's lit because it's Friday. Like, it's a good day because it's Friday, right?
Yeah.
But in reality, it's like 11. Like, who gives a fuck? Like if imagine someone was like, yo, tonight's gonna be great because it's March 12th. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about?
Maybe March 12th is an important day.
But I'm saying, though, like, you get what I mean? Like, it wouldn't fuck up your week unless you had, like, responsibilities. That'd fuck up your week. But, like,
that's what
responsible people aren't doing drugs. So,
I mean, maybe that's how they stay responsible, you know?
Nah.
Because there's, like, certain drugs that help you, like, you know, ADHD people.
Right.
When they take, like, I don't know what when they take, like, speed or whatever it's called.
Learning about new drugs right now.
It's not actually called speed, but there's, like, I don't know what the scientific name is, but, like, that's what people with ADHD take. And, like, it helps them focus, yeah. And, like, helps them get through shit.
I guess. I've heard, like, people do, like, lines of coke to stay, like, focused. Do you think there's any truth to that? Or?
Absolutely, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, because there's...
Like, if you're like, yeah, I'm real bored right now. Shit. It's a real boring Monday at the office.
Yeah.
Like, just...
I think you're still going to be bored. You're going to be on coke. Maybe, well, no, because I have heard about people, like being able to do more things when they're not sober. You know, like people that when they get high, they are able to be like productive instead of
I guess.
when they're
I've heard it depends on what kind of person you are.
yeah.
Like completely. Like some people like get way lazier when they smoke, and then other people are like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
So I think it depends on like who you are. But I'm not talking about weed here. I'm talking about
coke.
bro, I'm talking about
That's-
everything beyond that. Like I just
all the other stuff.
yeah, I
the
just don't
crazy
feel like
shit.
you can be like, yeah, I need to fill out this like assignment. Like I'm about to do this essay. Let me just pop a perk real quick. Like I just feel like no normal person.
Because that shit makes you relax. It'll make you like not focused. It'll make you want to sleep.
Okay, so if you were doing an essay, right? Say you're about to cram in this essay.
Yeah.
What are you taking?
All right, hypothetically, because I don't actually know.
Camera's not facing me. Yeah, you just looked at that camera. That's
Oh, Adderall.
Adderall.
Taking Adderall.
Yeah?
That'll make you super focused and like just really diligent.
But I've heard that makes you like too like you don't think you'd be like
Too shaky.
like to be like oh fuck.
Well, I mean, shit,
Like-
if I only have like what did you say, like an hour to do a
Yeah,
whole
like an hour and a
essay?
half.
Yeah, man. I'm taking either Adderall or Coke. Fucking.
I feel like Coke's just safer. Like I feel like people take
It's safer.
Like, no, that's not what I mean. But I feel like if you take Adderall, right? Like you're different. Like you gotta be on a different space of mind to take Adderall and be like, all right, I'm good. Let me get this essay done. But I feel like normal people do Coke. Like not normal.
You know how
people.
much Coke costs?
We're not talking money here, Omar. We're
Just saying,
we're
man.
talking. You got
Normal
everything
people
laid
aren't buying
out.
Coke.
Like no, but I'm saying like I don't know. I think drugs all depend on people. Like it all depends on the people. Because I've known like functional cokeheads,
Coke addicts.
and then I've
Okay.
known like people who just can't do anything
Yeah.
off coke.
Well, I guess that's all. It just depends on the type of person you are. Because
Yeah, I think it depends.
You could be a functional anything, unless you're taking like LSD or something.
I mean, yeah, LSD probably fucks people up. Yeah.
Real talk, would you take LSD?
No, bro.
No?
I don't even smoke weed. Yeah, I take LSD.
But it's for the experience. Or like shrooms?
Nah, I don't think I'd do shrooms.
Not even shrooms. It's natural though. It
That
comes out of
don't
the
even
ground.
make sense.
What do you mean
That
it
don't
doesn't
even
make sense. It literally
like,
comes out of the ground.
It's
a psychedelic.
technically, is it everything? Like,
No.
How?
No, because
Like Adderall's made in like a
Made in the
factory,
lab.
but
It's
I'm
not
sure it's
natural.
made out of like natural things.
no, I'm talking about shrooms literally being straight out the ground, picking it up, eating it.
You would try shrooms though? You already have tried shrooms.
I've never tried shrooms.
You
I've
definitely
never had
have.
shrooms.
You definitely
Never in
have
my
that
life.
phase.
I don't do drugs. I don't do that.
So, how was the experience of shrooms?
I've never had
Okay, we'll get there. So, yes, all right. Hypothetically, since you didn't do shrooms, which nobody believes,
I haven't.
how was it?
Realistic?
No, but like, you would do shrooms?
Yeah, I would try it. Once, yeah, if I was in a good environment, I would try
I don't
it
even know what
once.
that means. I feel like people are like, yo, you should try drugs, but in a good environment. Like, what does that even mean? Like, where am I supposed to go? A doctor's office? Just sit there and just start doing shrooms? Where's a good environment?
If you're like right now, I feel like this would be a good place to do
What the right now? Are you serious?
because you're in
You
like
just jump off any of these and die. What kind of thing?
But do you know what shrooms is? Like actually?
No, I don't study drugs, bro. I don't got
um,
time for all this.
It's a psychedelic that'll like mess with the brain waves in your head.
Okay.
And it can actually help you. There's been studies
In what way?
There's been studies that it fixes it's like the brain, it's like the neurons or some shit that goes through your head. You know, like all the lines that goes through your brain.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps like straighten those out, and it helps you like think more clearly.
But if I'm good now, why do I need
Are
to
you?
do this?
Are you
I
really
mean,
good,
I
though?
think so.
Do you
You think I'm good? Yeah, you think I'm good? You think I'm alright?
but like imagine how much better you could be. Imagine how much more like Zen you could be.
How much what?
One with the world.
One with the world? What does that even mean? Man. But I feel like I'm good now. Like, I'm chilling now. Like, I'm alright. Like, what if I just... Like, there's a possibility, right? I do get better. Mm-hmm. But then, like, better. Okay. Better. In whatever way that means. Right. But then, there's a chance I get fucked up and, like, turn into this, like, homeless, like, drug addict. Like, you know what I mean?
Drug addict type
like,
of
guy,
yeah.
Like, there's a ceiling, sure. Mm-hmm. But I'm alright. Versus, like... I could go, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's maybe a little bit of improvement that I don't even know what, I don't know, I feel like you can improve on, like, if I want to be better at certain things, just work on it.
You just work hard on it, absolutely.
But I don't feel like you're like, yeah, I'm not a social person, so let me do shrooms, like I just don't.
That wouldn't help you be a social person. But, like, I mean, what I've heard about shrooms, it, like, helps you understand yourself and, like your mind and shit.
Help you understand yourself?
Yeah.
Like what you're feeling and shit?
No, not like what you're feeling, like just like your place in the world. Like a whole bunch of spiritual shit, basically.
Okay.
That's from what I've heard.
Nice.
You died.
Just got bug shit all over your face.
Fuck.
Yo, why are all these bugs coming out of here? Yo, I feel like that's always a thing. Like, we're always like, yo, I can't wait till it's warm outside.
Yeah, and
then bugs come around, and then we're like, oh, shit. Fuck. That's the thing about Florida, bro. Those bugs are fucking, like, that big.
Oh, yeah. They got, like, cicadas and shit.
Yo, that would scare the shit. I'd start boxing motherfuckers. I'd start putting on the gloves.
I would go outside in a hazmat suit every single day if I saw
that's the only thing, like, I've thought about, like, where I want to move and stuff like that. And I'm like, Florida, though. They got big bugs.
It's like, they got big everything in Florida. It's like the trash can of the United States, bro.
No, not really. I mean, they got, like, Miami. They got like Miami.
What's your point?
I don't know. Like, I feel like Dan lives down in Florida. He says great.
In Tampa though.
Tampa, Florida.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's not Miami.
But that's like saying like Pennsylvania's trash because there's Hazleton.
I don't know what that means.
like you can't just deem all of Florida as just one giant trash can.
Yeah, you're right. It's just from what I've seen in videos and
I mean,
it's
a weird
Florida.
place. I think you got some strange people.
100%.
Have you ever seen the Florida Man thing?
Yeah.
Like the Florida Man.
Like you type in any date, it'll be some type of weird shit.
Yeah, what was the one? It was like Florida Man arrests himself after having sex with the
you got
zebra.
A spider on your titty.
9.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's crazy. How big is he?
It was small.
Where did he go?
You just swiped it off.
Oh, he's gone
where? But it's somewhere.
Oh, this is wild. Nah, this was not a good idea to be out here in the wilderness.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I don't know where it went, but...
let's go eat my ass.
Probably.
Go crop my ass.
If it doesn't, I might.
Whoa. 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 This just got really gay. Man's out here in underwear now. He's talking about he's gonna eat my ass out. I don't know about this one. I don't know if we should have done a one-on-one podcast here. Would have liked to have more people. I feel weird asking questions now, bro. You want to have sex? Yo, just imagine. But... Yo, what were we talking about?
Would you ever live in Florida? Like live? Would you live in Florida?
Bro, what?
That's what we were talking about.
Were we?
We were literally talking about Florida.
We were talking about Florida? I can't remember.
You had like...
That was just a wild series of events. Dude, I don't even know what just happened. Oh my god. It probably depends on what stage of life I'm in. Well, the big thing is, like, I don't party, and I don't, like, do drugs or drink. So, like, Miami kind of sucks.
Well, I don't think it would
Like, the only thing I do is gamble, which would just lose me a lot of money.
That would suck for
like,
you.
So, in every way, to go to, like, Florida, I just lose. like there's no advantages. Yes,
You're all right there, man.
Yeah, man, these good bugs, man, killing me. There's no advantage to going to Florida for me.
I mean, you like the beach? You like hot weather?
I don't like.
You don't like the beach?
I don't like the beach. I really don't. Yo, the beach sucks. Yo,
you don't like the beach?
Saying he's a pussy.
I know.
Who said?
You're
Yo, who
basically a
said it
bitch.
to me? Someone was like, "Yo, you don't like the beach? Okay, so you don't like bitches?" And I was like, "What? How do the two things equivalent?" Like, no. My biggest pet peeve about the beach is like the sand. Like, not the sand while you're in it. The sand while you're in it's phenomenal. But then when you get in the car, and everything you've ever touched in existence is sandy. You can't eat on the beach because you eat something
be salty.
and it's salty. It tastes like sand.
Yeah.
And then the water just like,
Gonna get
bro,
sand
you ever
everywhere.
chafe like on your balls and it just sucks? Because all these waves are just hit your nuts.
It just
and
hits
just
it,
give me a
yeah.
break, like. Jeez,
It's the
man.
sand clumps all in your everywhere.
It's the same thing. Everyone's like, yo, I want to go to the beach. I love the beach. And then they're at the beach. And then they're like, this sucks.
I've never said that.
But
love
no,
the
I
beach.
feel like when you're there, it's good. Like, in the moment.
Yeah.
It's an in the moment thing. But then when you get home, it's like, oh, fuck. And you're sunburned?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yo, sunburn
I don't think
sucks.
getting sunburned is that bad, honestly.
You've been sunburned? Like,
No, I got some on my shoulders once, but like,
but you've never been, like, lobster red.
no.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I've been lobster red, but I just get dark.
But it hurts, though, right? Like, you haven't had that
Like
bad.
I've just gotten dark. Like I haven't
Yeah,
gotten.
but you don't get that bad of sunburn.
No.
Yeah.
No, I haven't got.
See.
I've like peeled on my shoulders. That's like the most
Yeah.
I've gotten sunburned.
For me, I've got like crippling sun poisoning. Multiple times.
That's something
So
cool.
it's-
That's not
yeah.
sunburn, bro.
Like,
That's not
I
sunburn.
can't. My phone's right there, but yo, I have a video of like last year or 2 years ago when I went to the beach and yo, I didn't put on any sunscreen, bro. I was like tomato. Like if I like touch myself like here or some shit like that, it turned white. Like the rest
it
of
was
my
that type of
like, bro, I
Damn.
was like, everything sucked.
sucks.
Sleeping sucked.
Yeah.
Sitting sucked. Shitting, like everything. Eating sucked because you're just like,
I didn't
oh,
eat
let me
suck.
pick up my fork. Like just everything sucks.
You got
bro.
sunburn on your palms.
No, your shoulders.
Oh, like
You don't
moving
even
her?
think. See, you don't even think
Oh.
about it. Everything sucks. Putting on socks. Oh, putting on socks is the worst,
Never.
bro. If you gotta put, no, it's the
Never
worst.
had that
Sunburn
experience.
sucks. Sunburn's the worst. That's
Well,
why I
like-
say the beach is good in the moment, but then when you get home, you're like, oh,
I don't know. I always thought the pros outweighed the cons of the beach. You
what's
know?
the pros?
What's the pros? Man, you got the ocean. You got the
Say this without the word bitches in it. Let's hear it. Let's hear all the pros without women or bitches in it. Let's hear it.
All right. Well, you got the
We already established
You got the
sand is a
ocean.
con.
All right, yeah. You got like swimming. You got like just being in the ocean in general, doing shit in there, because you
Right.
could do so much. Like you could like boogie board. You could doing anything in the ocean is just better than not doing it in the ocean. You know what I mean? Like,
I
have you
don't
ever
think
played
so.
football in the
Manual labor is not better in the ocean. I can guarantee that.
ocean? What kind of manual labor are you doing in the
I
ocean?
don't- you said everything, bro.
Fun
Play-
things. I
Playing
mean, like
football in the
yeah,
ocean.
playing football, like
That would suck.
chicken fights in the ocean. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
But the thing about like football is like, especially for you and me, like
'Cause we're short.
You take 2 steps and you done. You gone. You're like yeah. You're like neck
like-
deep in freaking water. So I don't even know how you play football. Like we play football on the beach. That makes
tackling.
sense. What?
Tackling.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But to play it in the water, take like 2 steps, you gone.
No, it's hard.
And
It's definitely
drifting,
difficult.
yo, you ever drift?
What do you mean, like
Like
the current?
yeah, like you think you're in one spot, then you're halfway down the
Oh
beach.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah, that just sucks.
That's one of the
That
most
sucks.
wild things ever. You think you're standing in the same spot for like 5 minutes.
man.
Next thing you know, you 2 miles down the beach
Have you
from
ever
where you're at.
Yeah, that only happened to me one time though. When I was like swimming in the it was a storm,
Right.
That was decently fun.
Swimming in a storm?
Yeah, because it was like a whole bunch of waves and shit like that. But like you had to swim with the current, and we were like a mile down. Like we were in the ocean for I'd say 10 minutes, and we were end up like a mile away from where we were.
That's wild.
Yeah, that shit was pretty bad.
But that's not fun either. That's what I'm saying.
But like, I don't know.
But
it's just
I
like
can't say
better,
bitches or women, but
it's a better vibe at the beach. You're always happier when you're like surrounded by like sun and the ocean, and just like
sure,
I have a good vibe.
I get what you're saying. Have you ever been around like big ass waves?
Yeah.
Yeah, big ass waves are crazy.
Those shits that make you like wipe out in the ocean, come down and like smack you.
You be doing like triple, double backflips you ain't never seen before.
Yeah.
Your toes be in your mouth by the time you're back on the shore. Like just
Absolutely.
wild stuff happening.
You'll be all the way down there. It'll be one wave. You'll be on the shore.
Yeah, you're gone. Like it's a wrap. You think Hellen Keller was a fraud?
I think she was a myth.
You think so?
To be honest,
do you think she was a real person? Because I think this bitch was faking it her whole life.
Maybe it was, but like the movie, there's a fucking way. There's a movie, and literally at the end of the movie, somehow, some way, she knows what the word water is. She feels it. She's like, water. What the fuck,
bro? Because that's my thing. Is like how like this bitch can't be real. Like she had to be a because they said
and she wrote a book.
Yeah, bro!
You wrote a book.
How?
Like
how? Like I can get what you're saying. Like, all right, she had someone write it for her, but how?
I don't even know how she spoke. Like she was.
Bro, that's my
deaf
question.
And blind.
Because like, if someone's like teaching you words, like when you're a kid, right? They're like A makes T makes T. Like like they're teaching you all this. But imagine, you're deaf too. Like, what the like, how are you supposed to learn? So even if she's, like, saying shit to, like, someone else for a book, bro, like...
How's she saying the words?
How is she saying this shit?
How is she saying the words?
Yo, because they said she's a... Because me and Sterling had this debate. Me, Sterling, and someone else had this debate. I'm so glad I asked you this question, because you seem very opinionated on this.
I thought about it so much, and, like, I've been... Because I learned about Hellen Keller all throughout English class. Throughout high school.
Did you?
Yes.
I don't think we did.
Were you there?
No, I wasn't in your classes, bro. I was in CP, bro. I wasn't in no honors classes out here.
No, I just remember, like, I remember learning about her books and shit, and, like, I've always wanted to ask the question, but, like, I always felt stupid if I did.
Nah, I never thought you. I'd be like, yo, this bitch is faking. I know it.
Bro, like, was she real? Is this a true story?
And apparently she was, like, a politician and stuff like that. Like she was
a politician?
Yeah, she was like a famous politician. Like
How?
that shit just gotta be fake. Like something ain't right about that story.
Yeah, bro.
That she's all that. Like you can't be all that and be blind and deaf. Like that's just wild.
They did say that she like felt vocal cords to be able to like know what words are what, but imagine that. Like it all sounds like I'm feeling my throat right now, and the only thing that I'm feeling is when I'm stopping. Nothing else feels different. So that shit just makes it.
Yeah, like words gotta sound similar if you're just going off feel.
Yeah.
Like they just gonna be
exactly, and it didn't even make sense.
Yeah, that shit don't make sense. All right, so we're both under the agreement that Hellen Keller is a fraud.
Absolutely. 100%.
Absolutely.
And the movie really got me tight. Because literally when I tell you she just put her hand in the water, she was like, water. Like, what the fuck?
She said, water.
Shit.
Like she's some kind of robot or something. I'm telling you, bro. It was all for the clout. Back in like 1800.
They were bored, so they were like, yo, let's make a person. That's what they did with math. I feel like they just kept getting bored with math.
What, math?
Math.
Oh, and they started making like
just
hypothetical shit up.
Yes.
Yo,
they just kept making shit up.
That
bro.
shit was retarded. Back in like senior year, she'd be like, "Oh yeah, so there's this hypothetical number, then this hypothetical speed, and then this hypothetical shape,
and then this imaginary number over here."
Yeah, like why? Why is
imaginary?
Like just give me real stuff? Like exactly. I felt like that shit was never like applicable to like real life. Like outside of like basic algebra, once you get into like quadratics and shit like that, like bro, I ain't gonna be no fucking nuclear scientist out here, bro. I'm just trying to pass 10th grade. Like, what the hell? Like, some of that shit is ridiculous. Once you get to, the imaginaries, oh, yeah, imaginary numbers, imaginary this. And that should just be stupid. It'd just be like...
It'd be so stupid.
All right, so if Hillary Clinton was driving a car at 45 miles an hour through a rhombus out the side of that bitch, where would it land? Like, well, what the fuck? Like, what? Like, it just don't make no kind of sense.
No, math was always stupid as fuck. Like, it never made any sense. Especially when they started getting into, like, fucking geometry, bro.
Geometry.
Like,
shapes and shit.
That
Fuck
shit,
shapes.
yeah,
Fuck
bro.
shapes
Fuck
and
the shapes, man. You talking about, like, what angle of the acute triangle is this when it goes like that? Like, shut the fuck up,
yeah,
bro.
It just makes no sense. Like, what's the degree of the third calculus of the of the quarter? Like, what the
Exactly. Like,
and that was always my thing. Was I'm not trying to be a rocket scientist out here,
real.
bro. I really don't need any of this.
Yeah, man. I wish they had something in high school where, like,
You could have.
you just did the most basic math, basic English,
Right.
and then you got choices of what you want to learn
Right.
in your, like,
Right.
specific thing. Because if I'm not trying to go into engineering, if I don't want to be
Exactly.
a scientist, no reason I got to learn about all this shit.
Exactly. And then I feel like a lot of kids wouldn't have to waste $20,000-$30,000 going to college to learn about fucking communications. Like, it's like a lot of this basic shit. Like, I feel like you need to go to college for obviously shit. Like, if you want to be a doctor, lawyer, shit like that, accountant, stuff like that. But I feel like, bro, you got a degree in communications. Like, I feel like you could have done that shit in high school.
It's just to have a degree, bro.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what it is nowadays.
It's really just to have a degree.
It's wild. Like, motherfuckers straight up will be like, nah. If you ain't got no associate's degree.
Like, people say that shit all the time. Like they don't even use their degree. Like, there's motherfuckers with criminal justice degrees that work in, like, Wall Street.
Yeah.
Like, that shit has nothing to
Yeah,
do with
it has
each
nothing
other.
to do with shit.
They just need a degree.
Yeah. But I feel like it depends on the company. Like, I feel like some companies are starting to get away with that, away from that. But I feel like you could lie,
Yeah,
too.
with experience.
Like, the one guy that I was talking to, like, his buddy worked for a company for, like, 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then after he was, like, way up, he thought he was safe. And I guess they're at, like, some dinner or something. He had a few drinks. And he was like, yeah. He was like, I never even had a degree. And, bro, on the spot, man's lost everything. Like, bro, and he was, like, their best worker and everything. Like, he was, like, a manager of, like, engineering and shit. Like, it was an engineering shit. Like, he was, like, super up there, like, making, like, $90,000 a year. Yeah. And he learned this shit all by himself. But he never had a degree. And he was like, yeah, I never even had a degree. And, like, the next day they called him into the office and they're like, all right, well, unfortunately, you're fired. Like we can't, like, because you lied.
How did he lie about that? They don't ask for proof? Didn't
I
ask,
guess
like,
not.
For credentials
I feel like a lot of
like
people
that?
don't. Like, I feel like a lot of people I talk to, like, they said, like, because a lot of people care of, like, where they go and stuff like that, like, college-wise. Like, they feel like, this place won't hire me if I'm not from this Ivy League school and stuff like that. But a lot of people I talk to are like, yo, like, most of the time when I got employed, like, people don't even ask me where I got my degree from. It was just, what do you have? Like,
what kind of degree do you have?
and that's it. So, but yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna, like, some people are fucking idiots about that. Like, some people are like, yo, college is an absolute scam. Like, yeah, some people are, you don't need school for shit. Like, you just look up how to be a millionaire on Google. You'll make it. You'll be fine. Like, that shit is retarded, bro. Like, all the, bro.
I actually thought about that.
How to be a millionaire?
I looked it up.
No way.
Bro, it was because the Instagram, like, I see it on Instagram all the time. Like, they're like, yo, yeah, you don't need college. Just look at my 15-minute YouTube video.
Buy my course. Buy my course. Link in bio.
Exactly. Buy my course for $39.99 every week.
Yo, you been on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Yo, you see that Andrew Tate guy?
Andrew Tate. Is he the comedian or?
Nah, he's got a bald head. And he's got, like, glasses.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, yo, he says the dumbest shit. Yo, he said, like, some shit. Bro. He was like, I got a sword. And if a bitch walks into my house, like,
I got a sword in every single room of my house.
Yeah, he's like,
I saw that.
No, but he was like, if I have a sword, right, and I'm a man, I can come at you any which way. But if I'm a woman, I'd be like, the store. Like, bro, what? Like, and it was like, the guy was like, it was like the screen before it was like wealth. It was like, bro, how the fuck does it like, bro, some of these guys just talk out their ass. Like,
They do it well though. Like they do
believe
so
that
well
shit
for
too,
themselves,
bro. I feel like you rent like a bunch of shit, like you rent houses, you rent a nice car and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And if these days, like if you put shit online, somebody's gonna be like, oh, this guy definitely knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Like I definitely feel like there's
100%.
money in like crypto and stocks,
Mhm.
but you definitely have to have money
It
to
takes a
make
while.
money. Like you can't just put in like $100. They're like, oh shit, I'm rich. Like, like I feel like it doesn't work out like that. Like people make it seem like you can do that shit. but you
Yeah.
can't.
No, there's people like on like Instagram and all that shit. People make it seem like it's so easy
Yeah.
to become rich, but
Yeah.
like it takes so much to do
Yeah.
that shit. It takes more to do that than to go to college.
Yeah, and you have to know people too. Like
Yeah,
people are like, yeah, I
connections.
moved to Miami yesterday. Now I got $600K in the bank. Like what the fuck? like what? And that shit don't even make, I'm like it's just
Yeah.
dumb, bro. And like I feel like that's a lot of times why people like our age are so depressed is because like you scroll on Instagram, you see all this guy with all this money, you're like, oh shit, I'm broke. You see like this guy
Yeah.
big as hell. He went to the gym, he's been working, shit. He's put it out on Instagram. You're like, oh shit, I'm fat. Like it's
Yeah.
just everyone's like one upping each other. That's why a lot of people are like depressed and shit. Like a lot of people aren't like happy with like the shit they got.
I see what you mean. So you think Instagram influencers and like all those people, they're kind of like pointless?
I don't think they're pointless. Like it depends. It depends on the person. Like like I don't know. Most of them. Most of them. Like
Yeah.
I feel like most of them are. Like I feel like the gym is not like an unhealthy thing. Like I think like the gym's totally like it's proven
Mm-hmm.
to be like mental. Like
Yeah.
shit. It's a bug. All right, he's gone. But the gym is proven to like improve your mental health, to make you feel more productive and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like people can take it the wrong. Like it goes both ways. Like someone can look on their Instagram and be like, "Oh shit, I'm broke. I need to do something," and then it can change their life and they can make, be happy. Same thing with the gym. One person can be sitting there jerking off at 2 a.m. and be like, "Oh fuck, I'm fat as shit," and then the other person's like, "Yo, it's a good thing I saw that. I need to go to the gym." Then they get big as hell. They're happy and shit
Yeah.
like that. So I feel like it works both ways. But I just feel like the money people, like some of them are all right. Like some of them will give you like valid like advice. Like I've seen a few things where I've been like, "Yo, I could kind of see like how you get there."
Mm-hmm.
But then there's other shit like Andrew Tate. Like I feel like those kind of people just do it for views. Like you
Yeah,
just try to be
100%.
the most ridiculous,
Yeah.
like quote unquote millionaire. We don't know if he's an actual millionaire, but yeah, I feel like he's just trying to
I
be
feel like at this point he's probably pretty close. Just
Probably
because of,
by
not
now.
from when he started, but like
probably right now.
just because of all those stupid things that he posts.
Probably right now. I hate kids, bro.
Me too.
I hate kids so
children
much.
Like, is it wrong? I'm not even gonna say it. I just hate children.
Dude, go ahead.
No, I'm not saying that.
Let's hear it.
Nah.
Let's hear it.
Nah, I just can't stand children. Do you think that you're gonna be different with your kids? You think that when you're gonna have
I don't
kids,
think I'm
you're
gonna
not gonna
have
be?
kids, bro.
No,
No, I don't think so.
I respect it.
I don't think so. I don't think. I mean, maybe. No, I don't have kids. What the fuck? Am I
Maybe
talking
down the
about?
line.
Yeah, but I don't
Maybe
think.
down
I
the
think I'm
line.
gonna be. I mean, I think I'll be different because time will go on.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if you're the same person like 5 years from now, like what the fuck are you
Nobody's
doing?
gonna-
like what
nobody's gonna
the,
be the same
like
person.
you're doing something wrong if you're like the same person when you're 19
Yeah.
and then you're 30 and you're the
Those
same
are
exact
those
person.
motherfuckers that peak in like high school and
Yo.
college and shit.
That shit is funny because even people our age, I'm like, yeah, he gonna end up at like the menacing bar
Yeah,
at
bro.
like 35 and be like, yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen
back
those
in my
type
day,
people.
won the 2A district championship. Like just dumb as hell. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Like
So
just
funny.
like dumb as shit. Like it really don't matter.
No, I really don't.
And like that's the shit. Like, yo, when I went online like my senior year,
Mhm.
I was like, yo, this is phenomenal. Like I should like if it like I think socially I would have been alright because like I hang out with the same 5, 6 like I've known Luke since we were like
6th grade.
Like 6th grade, bro.
Oh, wow.
Like Brandon, Dan, I've known them all since like 5th grade. So it's like, like I literally through high school, like I had my school friends that were at South, and I like see on the weekdays and shit like that. But like I hung out with the same like
like people
6,
outside
7
of school,
guys,
the guys
like,
that your real friends.
Yeah, and I hung out with like the same 6, 7 guys. So like I feel like if I would have been online, I would have met a couple. Like obviously we would have met. Yeah. I would have met Sterling. But I think other than that, I would have been chilling. I don't think I would have needed the social interaction of, like, every day. Being like, oh, what's up, man? Like, I don't think I needed all that, like, at all. But, yeah. What were you saying? Yeah, people peak just matter.
Oh, yeah. People.
Like, you can just tell, like, the people that are going to be like, yeah, man, back in my day, back in 2020, this whole COVID thing came along. Fucked up my whole high school career, I swear to God. Could have went to the NBA, fucked up my elbow. I got COVID, got my elbow, it went down to my elbow, paralyzed me. Like, just people are dumb, bro. It's like, come on, man. Like, you're so much better than that.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Because it's funny, because you know who is going to be like that in the future just by, like, listening to them in high school. Yeah. By like them talking like, yeah, bro, if I didn't stub my toe,
I'm telling you, bro. It's crazy how many people in high school were like, yeah, I'm gonna go D1. Like I remember, someone said it. Like someone said it was like, they were like, it was just a conversation that I overheard. It was like, yo, I'm gonna go D1. It's like, but you realize we live in East Stroudsburg, though, right? like, and that shit, that shit. What, doesn't mean anything? No? Nah. We only had, like, 2 people.
Go D1?
No, but actually do something.
Oh, like, actually, like be significant?
Yeah.
Yeah, but those only had... we had 2.
Who?
What about,
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't even say it.
The old guy. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, you probably...
went to the NFL, like... Bro, it's
Omar. Omar. Don't even bring up his name because I know who you're talking about. But come on, man. Nah, there's only one guy, Sebastian Joseph Day. That's it. That really did it. Oh, he doesn't even know. Oh my God.
Sebastian what? I was thinking of Kaishawn Jarrett.
Yeah, I know you're thinking of Kaishawn Jarrett. Kaishawn Jarrett freaking sucks, man.
Hey, man. Terrible. If you didn't hurt him,
he paralyzed the whole right side of his body or whatever.
Oh yeah, because you paralyzed the right side of your body, then cut him back to the NFL, bro.
No, but I'm saying like even when he was in, he was
yeah.
But you don't know who Sebastian Joseph Day is?
No.
Yo, he just won a freaking Super Bowl. He went to Stroudsburg. He's the Rams D tackle.
Oh, I was
behind
thinking
Aaron
of
Donald.
Chargers now.
Now Chargers.
I was thinking of South, but no, like in the whole area, 100%. I forgot.
The other
there was another guy that just got drafted to the NFL that went to Stroudsburg. Like he graduated with my brother. Who was it? Not Changa. Fuck. I forget, but he just got drafted to the Cardinals. You might know who. You definitely seen him, bro. Everybody was posting him.
Changa.
No, it wasn't. Was it Changa?
Yes, it is.
I thought it was somebody else.
Yeah, it's Changa.
No, there was another guy that got. Well, maybe it was Changa. Oh wait, no.
Jahad Dotson.
Yeah, he went to Whitehall though. I think.
No, he went to Nazareth.
Oh, Nazareth. Yeah, bro. Changa. Like suddenly everybody's best friends with him.
Yo, that shit is hilarious. People I've never talked to. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's like, yo, Brody, I remember when we were way back when, man. It's nice to see you in the come up, bro.
Remember you gave me your vape stick in the bathroom in 2016? Like, what? Like, yo.
Bro, I remember dapping you up, walking past you in high school, man.
Yo, and that's the thing is, like, people are going to be like that. Like, bro, even people from our grade are going to suck people off.
That's what it was, bro.
Yeah, like...
Remember, I saw Gary Welge posted Changa. He was like, congrats, bro. No way you knew him.
Like, you ain't know that. Yeah, like... Bro, what were you in, like, 5th grade when he was, when he was a freshman, bro? Like, ain't no way. Because Changa was even like...
He was a year older. He was a year older than Adam, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like, we never knew him. Like...
No, so he was like... I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Shit.
Like, yeah, nah, there's no way. Yeah, people just be sucking you off. That's the thing about,
100%.
like, getting bigger. It's like,
Bro,
that's,
getting bigger
that's
any
just how it
type
be.
of way, man.
What?
Getting big, like, if you're doing something, it's like suddenly everybody will start noticing.
Yeah.
No matter
yeah,
what.
people be like, yeah, I remember back in high school. Like,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
And that's how you know, like, the motherfuckers should peak, bro. Like, it's just crazy. It's just a wild
shit.
thing.
Yeah, bro. That shit is. And then the fact that they remember all that shit. Like, I don't know about you, but I can barely remember anything from
Bro,
high school.
yo.
I can barely remember
Yo,
shit.
because who was telling me? Someone was like, oh, you remember it from high school, right? Yo, because motherfuckers, yo, I would lie the hardest. Like, the one kid,
Yeah.
the one kid from Tech that I went to Tech with,
Mm-hmm.
he was like, yo, your date. I saw him at, like, Target. And he's like, yo, your date. I was like, nah, bruh. It ate me. And he's like, nah. He's like, nah, I remember you. Your date, right? And I was like, nah, bro. He was like, you went to South. And I was like, nope, PV. I was like, straight PV. I was like, no, bro, I lied straight. Yo, this man, I don't know how bad he missed. Like, I don't even remember him. And he was like, he pulled up a picture of me, like a snap. And he was like, yo, this wasn't you? I was like, nah, bro, it wasn't me. And this was, like, before the beard and everything. Yeah. So I literally looked the exact same. And I was like, nah. Yo, like, and even, like, what was it? I was at Wawa. And some bitch was like, yo, you're who are you? And she's like, we were, like, 5th grade together. And I was like, bro, come on now. I was like, I don't even remember I ate for breakfast, like, 2 days ago, right? You're going to say 5th grade? And she's like, oh, yeah, your date. You don't remember me? And I forget her name. But, yeah, she was like, 5th grade, bro. You don't remember that? I was like, bro, like, you don't got bigger things like going on here like that. Like 5th grade was such a wild series of events like that. Your life is just so, like, bro. And that's one of the hardest things about like even being on here is like I'm not on social media at all. Like, I literally just post, like, Raven shit on my story. And that's it. Bro, like, that, like, I'll be scrolling through Instagram, middle of my workday, I'll be like, oh, shit, that's kind of cool. All right. Like, but, like, I have such a hard time, like, posting with this shit and, like, keeping up because I'm just never on social media, like, ever.
Start posting.
I should, but,
because
that's the other thing we talk about, like, is, like, how do you, like, you don't go out, like, on a day and be like, yo, what do I want to do today? All right, let's take some flicks.
So many people do that.
But that, in my mind, that's just gay as hell, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong that that's, like, gay as hell?
I mean, there's...
Like, how do you get in a situation and not be awkward to where you're like, yo, can you take a flick with me real quick? Like,
I can't.
Like, you know what I mean?
I do know what you're talking about, but, like, I've never done it where I've woken up and been like, wow, I look really good right now. Like, this would be a great day to take some pictures. But, like, I haven't planned ahead to be like, this day is the day where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go take some pictures. Right. Like I've never done that.
Like that's a weird thing, right?
Yeah, it'll always be like in the moment type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. Like I've never had that. Like so many people have like snaps of like their friends like laughing and stuff like that. Bro, I never like there's been maybe a handful of times where I've been like, yo, this is really funny. Let me take my phone out. Like that's why I like don't have any snaps of like us. Because I like some shit happens and I'm just there like it sounds moment. Weird like I'm in real life. No, I'm not like worried about like yo this shit is hilarious. Let me take my phone. Yeah, because like it's just I just don't think of that.
No, I know what you mean. But like I used to be that way and then like I got like freshman year and I started thinking about it. I was like, bro, I had some great ass experiences and I can barely remember this shit. Yeah. And then I was like, all right, so I'm going to be determined to start videoing, or at least, like, a little bit. Yeah. Like, I take maybe, like, 3-second snaps just so I can remember the moment. Yeah. Just so, like, you know, in the future, I can look back on it and be like, oh, yeah. And then the entire event. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's why sometimes, like, I wish I was more like that. Mm-hmm. But I feel like, we just do, like, we just literally, like, the funny shit always just happens, like, when we're together. So, like, at some point, like, someone usually remembers. But, like, someday, there's going to become a day where we have, like, some good-ass memory. And then, like, everyone's like, nah, I don't remember that. Exactly. What the fuck are you talking about? Exactly. And you're going to have nothing to bag you up. Like, but, yeah. Nah, it is wild, like, social media, like, how people are, like, yeah. Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah, bro. Have you ever seen that video of like the limo driver? Like there was a whole bunch of group of girls, like they were like pretending to get lit. They were like on their snaps and they were like, "Oh, prom," and then literally like 2 minutes later, they're all just on their phones like this.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's so accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've seen that video. Yeah, that shit, but that's really how it is though.
Yeah,
Like that's actually like how it is. Like people, like even like I watched like came up on my Instagram feed of like Kenny Pickett got drafted to the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
They're a bunch of 13-year-old kids, bro. They're all like this. It's like, bro, I was never like that. Like I just don't. I don't know. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Like I just really don't get it.
I know what you mean.
Like
it's hard to be on social media, but I feel like it's needed depending on what you want to do.
Yeah.
Like if you're a photographer,
for sure,
or like somebody that takes videos, I think you need a social media presence.
Yeah.
Somebody that does podcasts.
Yeah.
I think having a social media presence is very important.
Totally. 100% right about that one. Shit. Bro, I don't even think, cause motherfuckers don't even know it's me anymore, bro. Cause my profile picture on Instagram is Huds. Like it's literally Huds. Like, cause we were talking about some shit and he was like, you won't, cause I have some picture like Huds. And he's like, he's just chilling. And I'm like, and he was like, yo, you won't put that up as your Instagram picture. I was like, bet the fuck I will. And I just never have taken it down. So I was like, shit, I guess.
Do you even have any posted pictures?
No, I literally, because I just, like, sometimes I sit there on Instagram, like, there would be, like, times to scroll through, like, oh, they have a nice picture. I'm like, I should, like, take pictures. But I'm like, I know, because, like,
it's really
I know it's not gay, but, like, I've Luke, and I just never be like, yeah, let me take pictures and stuff like that.
You have a whole photographer right here.
And I still don't be like,
and you can really
let me
go anywhere.
Nah, Luke said that. Luke said, like, yo, let's go take pictures. But I'm just like, nah,
man.
I'm straight. Just because I just don't, I don't know. I just don't think about it. But, is it getting dark? Like, too dark or no? A little bit? What does that mean?
You got maybe time for one more conversation.
How long? Give me a time. I don't need... like 10 minutes. Like I can't have like
one more sentence.
5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes. All right. So what do you think about the? You saw the Mike Tyson thing with the plane? He was on the plane.
Oh, when he like knocked some guy out.
And the guy was fucking with him, and then he beat the shit out of him. What do you think about that? How do you feel about that?
I think he had the entire right to do so. I mean, the guy was fucking.
I think he like threw a water bottle at him or something. Like he was verbally like fucking with him, and then like I think the last thing was he like threw something.
Yeah, he was asking for it.
Well, my only question is like, if you're Mike Tyson, right?
Yeah.
You got like all this money. Why are you on a public? Like most like rappers and like public people aren't on public flight. Like I don't know what the classes of flights are, but usually they're not on the most public.
Have you ever heard Mike Tyson speak?
Yeah.
There's no reasoning to what's going on in his mind, bro.
I mean, no.
There's no way that he knows what's going on.
Yeah, every time.
I was wondering, that guy was smiling when he drove over here. I was like, what is he about to do?
Yeah.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. He said, yo, what y'all selling?
What y'all selling? But yeah, Mike Tyson. This is not awkward.
It just got kind of.
No, I wouldn't start
weird.
a fight with Mike Tyson, but like, my only question is, why is he on a public flight? Like, cause Mike Tyson, he does hot boxing, like, so he's got the podcast, he's got his own weed, he grows weed, which is probably making tons of money. Bro, if someone was like, yeah, that's like getting like Snoop Dogg's weed, so like he's maybe he's allowed to say, but he's making money off that. I think he's got a liquor company. And he's Mike Tyson.
Too?
I think so. And he's Mike Tyson.
Just from his name, Mike
That's
Tyson.
what I'm saying. So why are you on a public? Why are you on the most public flight you could book? You know what I mean?
It wasn't first class or anything like that.
No, it was straight. It was straight. The most public shit you could get on. Like I get, because people have said like, why didn't he have security? But like,
It's Mike
you're
Tyson.
Mike Tyson. Like,
Fucking
you don't
security
need
for it.
security.
That's just
like,
a waste of money at that point.
Yeah, you don't need security. Like I gotta say, that guy's got big set of cojones.
Oh,
like I don't think I
100%.
would do it even if I could get a bag, because of the ass
Punched by
beating.
Mike Tyson.
Like you'd be verbally fucked up like forever. Like people that have shattered like their eye sockets.
Yeah.
Like they're fucked up like permanently.
Yeah, 100%.
So like I don't even think it'd be worth the bag that you'd get. Like even if I got like $500K out of it, but my
not
fucking
worth
jaw was broken and
Yeah.
I was stuck talking like this for the rest of my life. There's no way.
There's nothing worth that shit, bro.
Yeah, there's no fucking way I'd be out here.
Absolutely not.
Be out here for fucking $500K, get knocked out by Mike Tyson. Plus some public embarrassment. Like you're known as that guy that got fucked up by Mike Tyson, not in a boxing ring.
But
Like,
you're just known as that dickhead that thought it was a good idea to fuck with Mike Tyson on a
Bro,
plane,
just
like,
imagine like Thanksgiving dinner. Like, so. Like, so. Or imagine being like the girlfriend of that guy. Like, yeah, your boyfriend
Nah,
got beat the fuck up by Mike Tyson. Like, that shit would suck.
How would you feel if your girlfriend cheated on you with, like, Drake or some shit?
First of all,
How would you feel
Cheated.
about that?
cheated.
Yeah.
Nah, that's always my biggest fear. That's why I like can't get my heart. I won't do
Can't
it.
get your heart broken,
Yo, because there's so many times
Can't
I'm
do it.
like, yo, there's no way. Like, I ain't even supposed to be here, man. like, ain't no way. I ain't even supposed to be here. Like, there's no way. But, like, if it was Drake, does she let me know? Or she just does it? Because I'd be
Does
like,
it.
what? She just does
Wait,
it?
if she let you know, you'd be fine with that?
I might be.
Really?
I might.
Really?
I might be alright with it.
Nah, bro.
Because it's Drake, bro.
That's, you see, I was thinking about that the other day. Like, people will really change their whole mindset when it comes to a certain person, like to a celebrity. But like, they're still human. They still walk around on Earth. Like, they still
it's
are the
Drake.
same. Just because they have more, just because people know them more, you'll let your girlfriend cheat on you, just because they are more known.
Not because he's more known, bro, but... Bro, you gotta
So
put
what is
yourself
it?
in that situation. If I was a chick,
Yeah.
I'm not, like... I'm just saying, man, like... If Drake was like, you know, like, yeah, I'd probably be like, yeah. like I'm not gonna... All right. Let's
No,
put it the opposite way, right?
Mhm.
You're dating some random-ass chick, right?
Okay.
And... I don't know. Prime Megan Fox is like, yo, Omar, trying to get in that. like, what are you really doing?
Guess it depends on how much I love this girl, bro.
Oh, so now,
That's what it depends on.
But your thing was, you're like, oh, it's crazy how the name changed.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it does. Because if she's hot, like...
so you're not arguing.
Nah,
it.
nah.
You're just
Actually,
saying,
no, I wouldn't cheat on somebody. Because then I would
just
have to
saying
break
that
up
shit
with
'cause it's
them.
on camera,
I
bro.
wouldn't, no, I would not cheat. Because I feel like that is just the most disrespectful thing that you could do to somebody else, is cheat on them. And, like, if I cheat on you, then I'm just going to break up with you. Because
But it's in that moment, though.
In that moment?
Like, it's
shit.
like, you got 30 seconds to decide. So there's no
Yeah.
breakup text. Excuse
no
me.
breakup text, no
There's no
nothing.
breakup text to be like, hey, look, Megan Fox is about to suck my dick. You know, I need to break up with you right now. You know, like, there's nothing. So, like, it's either now or never. Like,
Yeah. Then, I mean, shit, I guess it depends on the moment. I'm telling you, like, I don't think I would. Because I still, I have that mindset where, like, if I'm going to cheat on you, I'm just going to break up with you. Like, yeah, I'll probably cheat and then break up with you. But, like, if I have that,
what's
like,
the point?
if I want to cheat, then I don't want to be with you. You know what I mean? Like, if I feel like I want to do this.
I get
then I'm not
what
gonna-
you mean, but, like, at the same... So regardless, your question is you do it. Your answer is you do it. Anyway.
My answer is, if I know...
Your answer is you do it.
If I do it, then I'm breaking up with the girl. I'm
But
not
you'd
going to
still do
cheat and then stay with her.
No, Omar, we just explained the situation. There's no breakup text. You gotta either... She's like, you got 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds to decide on
That's
whether or not
Yes.
I'm fucking. I don't know. If it's like, if let's say I love my girlfriend, like, a lot, I don't think I would do it. Personally, I don't think I would. Just because, like, if you really like the girl, then, like, the fuck is the point? You know what I mean?
Because it's Megan Fox. That's
what I'm saying.
That's
It's just
the
a
point.
name. It's
But
just
it's not.
a name.
It's not just a name.
It is.
Megan Fox isn't Megan. There's
just a name.
I bet there's 500,000 girls out there that are
That
also
look like
named,
Megan Fox.
No, that are named Megan Fox. It's not just a name.
Bro,
like
I guarantee.
she can name.
I've
She can
seen
be
on
named.
TikTok. There are at least. I think I've seen at least 10 girls that look exactly like Megan Fox.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna cheat her. Like, if I'm cheating, then I'm gonna just break up with her. You know what I
I
mean?
guess, bro. I guess. I guess.
That's what I'm saying.
Different.
But it's just the name. Because if
But that's my point. Is it's not the name. She could be named Bob, Billy, Dylan,
Okay,
Smith,
wait.
whatever. Like,
let's say Megan Fox, and let's say she wasn't famous, and a girl that looked like Megan Fox,
just like her.
yeah, looked just like her, but
Yeah.
it was somebody else.
Yeah.
You're cheating?
Yeah. Yes. Like, my whole point is Megan Fox isn't Megan Fox because her
name is Megan Fox. It's
Megan
because
Fox.
she's hot.
It's because she's hot.
Yeah,
Yes.
I understand that.
So your answer, my answer, is yes.
Yes.
Like,
You're
and
cheating.
my point is the name doesn't matter. Like, you can be like, oh, the name, but the name don't matter. She can
Yeah.
be named freaking Luke. Like, as long as you look like Megan Fox, yeah. Like,
So I understand what you're saying, but I don't know. I guess it would just have to be depending on the moment.
so now it depends on the moment. All right.
Yeah, because now you got me thinking about it. Damn.
We have been here for a minute. Can you see us
We have
though?
been.
Good?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right.
So, one more question.
How do you feel? What do you feel is the best and worst water brands?
We got one more fucking question, bro. Literally last question of the video.
All right.
And
I'm
you wanna ask
let
me
me
about
just give
water
you a
brands?
bunch, and you just tell me which one. Which one?
Okay.
All right. Or people who have gluten allergies, just pussies.
Alright, keep going. I don't want to hear the rest of these.
You want to talk about? We can talk about the Will Smith Slapskish Rock.
Okay.
We can talk about. No, we don't want to talk about that one.
What is it?
It might be too controversial.
This is no context. Come on now.
All right.
No context.
The trans women, the swimming, the Olympics. He said, oh. He said, oh. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
And the swimming thing with the chick, and she was like an Olympic swimmer or whatever.
Mhm.
And then when she was a man, she came in like 20th. But then when she switched to a woman and swam in the women's competition, she won first.
Oh, that's not fair.
That's the big deal.
That's not fair.
All right, so I'm going to go down to the next one. AB, Antonio Brown. You know who Antonio Brown
Antonio
is,
Brown,
right?
yeah.
He wants ownership of an NFL team.
Stupid. I mean, if you can buy it.
Hardest sport.
Hardest sport?
Yeah.
That's. What do you think the hardest sport is?
I don't. Which question do you want to answer? Which path are we
Oh,
going on
shit.
here?
I don't
I was spitting them off.
Shit. I'm curious. What do you think the hardest sport is?
I don't think about this one.
Jesus Christ.
I'm already
Hey, man.
Yo, we haven't recorded shit in like a month, so I've these questions like I didn't think of these questions like hours ago and I had an answer. These could have been at like 3 weeks ago. Like yeah, we haven't recorded in a while, which we've been busy and people have had finals, so that's why. But we got big things on the way. Just know that big things on the way.
Yeah, man, wait on it.
But yeah, probably baseball. I'd say baseball.
What the?
To play?
No, you look away, I go like this, and you go baseball.
No way. You think baseball is the hardest?
What
sport.
is?
I think it's wrestling, or cross country, or
This
literally anything.
motherfucker. This motherfucker
Yes,
said
bro, wrestling is literally the hardest
wrestling
sport.
or cross country. What?
Are you kidding me? Or swimming? Swimming probably is top 5.
But what is the hard? We're
What
not
is-
talking about
what is
top
hard
5.
about baseball?
Bro, 90
What is
mile
really
an hour
hard about baseball?
fastballs.
I'm a cameraman.
You're cameraman,
I
bro.
just
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up,
My
Luke.
bad, my bad.
But like those guys throw the ball at like 96 miles an hour, bro.
Okay.
This little ball at 96. Put it. I think who put it to me like this. This is what I realized baseball is the hardest sport. The Hall of Famers, like baseball Hall of Famers, like most of them, like their batting average, or like how many times they hit the ball. If it's above 30%, usually they make the Hall of Fame. So if someone throws 10 baseballs at you and you can hit above 3 in the MLB, you're gonna be in the Hall of Fame, bro.
But that's why I don't think it's.
Bro.
I guess it's gonna be controversial for me to say, but like that's why I don't think it's that hard. Because if you're doing it from when you're like 4 or 5 years old, and you keep getting used to it, you have hundreds of people throwing baseballs at you. At some point, you're going to get used to the different ways people pitch and how fast people pitch. You know what I mean?
I get what you mean, but the other thing is, like a good pitcher in baseball is always switching up the way they pitch. Like a knuckleball is incredibly hard to hit. Like, and then you're learning at different speeds. So like, like if you're playing t-ball, right, or like little league baseball, kids are throwing like tops 40 miles an hour, but then like there's that transition like to where people are throwing 70 80 mile an hour fastballs. Then you're ready for a fastball, dude just chucks it and it's like 60 miles an hour. Like there's just so many different things. Like you could say that with any sport, I feel like.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. Like if you put enough work in it, like basketball, you could literally do the same shot until you perfectly perfect it if you're out there every day. This and that. Football, you could do the same throw over and over again until you perfectly perfect it. Yeah. Catching, you could catch a million balls until you perfectly perfect. Like I feel like if that's your argument of, okay, well you could hit the baseball at this different pitch, this mile an hour, this and that, and it's everything you got to put together in baseball. Like you still the bases themselves are far.
Are they?
Far as jack on a professional baseball field.
What are you talking about? Like yards?
I think like 60.
What?
Like 50,
40? 40 yards? That's not that far.
40, 50, around there. Yeah. All right, so 40, 50 yards. But like you like you're hitting the ball, then you gotta run. Like there's just you got stealing. You gotta like you can't run at any. You don't
even believe what you're saying right now, man.
You can't run at any time. Like you got to know when to run. Yeah, stuff like that. Like there's so many variables to it, and I get you could say, well, in any sport you got to know when to do this, when to do that. Like I just feel like baseball, just off what I just told you, that if you can hit the ball above 30%, then you're in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. That's a wild thing. Like quarterbacks have like the league average is like 67%. Yeah. For as far as completion percentage, bruh.
Yeah, 60. But like,
and you get it. Your completion percentage could just be you could be throwing fucking slants and drags your whole career and have a good fucking percent
or just have some godly receivers.
That's what I'm saying. Like baseball, it's all you. Like it's you and how good if you can hit the ball if you can. Yeah. So that's why I'd say baseball. I don't even think swimming. Swimming is just...
Nah. Honestly, I don't think swimming is that hard, to be honest.
I feel like I feel like it's genetics.
No, it's not
genetics. If you're long and shit, like, I feel like it helps a lot more.
If you're long, well, yeah, but you still gotta, like, train hard for that shit. Because you can't just be born fucking fast.
But I feel like that shit helps. Yeah, but I guess that shit helps in any sport.
You can be born fast swimmer. But yeah, it's definitely like you can definitely have more genetic advantage in swimming. I don't think you can have any type of genetic advantage in baseball unless you got like naturally big forearms or some shit.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah, some little things, but like I guess mentally maybe baseball is pretty hard because you have to like be able to recognize how the pitcher is going to throw and whatnot. But like, I just want you to think about wrestling for a second. All right, just think about this shit.
Are we talking WWE or
actual matches, bro?
Actual matches, okay.
Yes, man. It lasts for 9 minutes. Like at the highest level. Wait, no. 3, 2, 2. Fuck. What is that? No, that's 7 minutes. Okay, yeah, my bad. All right, not 9 minutes. It's in college, it's like 6-7 minute matches.
Right.
And it's like a full sprint, basically, where you're carrying weight, and you gotta like still think about what you're doing for 6-7 minutes because you're going as fast as possible. You're trying to go as hard as possible for that long of time. You know what I'm talking about?
I get what you mean, but you're very wrong about one part. You're not carrying weight the whole time.
Yes, you are.
How?
Somebody is on top of you the entire time.
The entire time.
Yes, basically.
I have watched my wrestling matches, and I have seen people on their feet, like, without anybody on top of them.
All right, maybe for like 30 seconds or some shit, but for a good amount of time, you have somebody else that's on top of you, and you're fucking doing some weird shit, and you're getting in weird positions, and you're like, you just keep constantly going.
But there's so much, like I could argue that football is ridiculously harder than wrestling.
How?
Well, football, I think it depends on which position you play. Like, I think quarterback's easily the hardest position to play. And then I think corner is by far, it's not even close, the second hardest. It might be harder to play than quarterback.
I think honestly quarterback is probably harder to play than quarterback.
That's what I think too. And I could argue, so I could even argue that football is I don't know.
I don't think it's
playing quarter at a high level in football is harder than being a high level wrestler.
No, it's not. Than being a high level wrestler?
I think so.
Nah, because being a high level wrestler, like,
where does wrestling go after college? MMA?
Olympics.
What?
The Olympics.
The Olympics?
That's it, yeah.
And that's it?
Yep. You could either go the, like, Olympic route, or you could go, like, MMA or jiu-jitsu, but, like, you can't really... There's, like, open tournaments after college, but, like, after that, if you're not going into, like, the Olympics...
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Yo, because I was thinking about that the other day. But, that's sort of off topic.
But that's still, like, to be that high level of a wrestler, like, there's people in college... There's one college wrestler, Gable Stevenson, he literally won a gold medal as a D1 wrestler. And, like...
In the Olympics?
Yes, and he was still in college.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally the highest level you could possibly be at. And, like, he is in college. And that's, like, ridiculously hard. Like just the level that you can be at. Because there's not that... You don't have all these people that are at that level where you do for other sports. You know what I mean?
Sort of. But you can have people at that level at different sports. Like you're saying people that are in college compete, like, that's what your standard is, right? Is like,
yeah.
He was in college
with
and he won
level.
an Olympic level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, LeBron was in high school.
Yeah.
Dunking on NBA players.
Absolutely. How many LeBrons are there in the world?
Ja.
Was he doing that?
In high school, he was. They say he's doing it now.
Shit.
Ja, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I mean, I just named 3 off the top of my head.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
And I'm not even a basketball guy. Like, I don't even know that much about basketball. So, I mean, I just named 3. I imagine freaking I guess Zion probably was.
Yeah, I guess when you're thinking about, like, the hardest sport, I guess it depends on what you're doing. Because I feel like...
What you're doing in the sport.
Like, in the sport. Because there's certain things in some sports that are definitely going to be a lot harder than in other sports. I agree with you on that.
So, position-wise...
What?
Like, position-wise. Like...
Alright, well, let's say, what do you think the hardest sport mentally is? Like, the most you have to think about. Why you're doing it.
Football. quarterback.
Yeah.
I would say easily because of how much, like, bro, it's crazy. Like, the average time a quarterback gets to, like, a play, like, how long a play is in the NFL, I think is 4 seconds.
Oh, that's crazy. So they
that
read
is
the whole field.
Bro, that is insane. Like, yeah, you got to also think it takes a second probably for a receiver to make their first break.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't really start reading the defense till you got 3 seconds left to read the defense, really, because that's when quarterbacks made their first break, is like after that. And that's if they're good wide receivers, you know.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. So I would say quarterback, because you got to read so many guys and stuff like that. You got to see over your line. Like, nowadays,
I mean,
like,
seeing over your line, you just got to be tall.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
That was a very good point. But, like, you got, like,
there's really not that much skill in that,
just,
in
like,
that
I don't
position,
know.
bro.
I think it's just probably the most difficult, like, by 1,000. I think, again, quarter is close.
Yeah.
Because you got to have, like, know how to read hips. And, like, especially, like, I feel like one of the hardest things is definitely, like,
seeing the fakes.
Seeing the fakes, and, like, I feel like when the ball's in the air is by far the hardest thing.
I mean, when the ball is in the air, then you just got to focus about the ball.
I don't think it's that easy. Versus, like,
well,
a guy,
it depends if you're in good position.
Yeah, it depends on all the stuff leading up to it. But I think even if you have, like I think there's still, like, quarters out there, like D-Hop.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Ramsey, like, is the best quarter in the world. Right?
Why do you gotta say it in the world? There's literally only America plays football, bro.
Alright.
Like,
and that's not true. Not only America plays football, but yeah.
Alright, my fault. We got Mexico and Canada.
Alright, but Jalen Ramsey is the best quarter in America, right? And he still gets like done up by D-Hop. And it's not all like he wins on routes and stuff like that. Like, there's bad times.
Nah, yeah.
Where he just like a guy like that, I don't think he played against Julio Jones that much.
I don't know. I feel like if you're talking about, like, the best, if you put the best corner up against the best receiver, I think the best receiver is going to win most of the time. Like,
well, because he knows what he's doing.
10 out of 10 times, I think the best receiver is going to win. Like, he's going to win more than the best corner.
I would agree with that. But that's only because the receiver knows where he's going.
Yeah.
Like, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why it makes it a little easier than what the corner is doing, because he knows what kind of fakes he's going to make.
Yeah, he knows where he's going to go.
Where the end is going to be.
Yeah.
He knows where the ball is going to be.
Yeah, corner doesn't.
He's just trying to play off what the receiver is doing.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's getting dark.
Yeah.
Luke's telling us to wrap it up. So, what is this saying? Yeah. Fuck. Fuck. All right, good outro. We got a lot of big things on the way. June stuff. People got finals coming up and stuff like that. But we got a lot of big things on the way. Big guests coming in. Bigger than people who live in Stroudsburg and East Stroudsburg.
Not bigger than me.
So yeah. But did we ever say like and subscribe or no? I'm not going to say it. No, I'm not going to say it. Because someone told me to do it, I'm not going to say it. So, yeah, that's it. We're ended. We're wrapping up.
That's it. We're done.
Yeah. All right. Let's pack this shit up and get out of here.